Got you, boy. Got you, boy.
You ain't going nowhere.
Key to this one.
Get it back, run it out. Let's go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 18 Raptors, 79 Broncos.
You ain't going nowhere. You ain't
Get
going
tired of
nowhere.
seeing me work.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18, 7 Pirates, 19 Sight, 18 Pioneer.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Buffalo 80. Cup 19, Mustang 19, Dragon 60.
You ain't doing nothing today.
You ain't running on me.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
A first carry for the Hall of Famer. It's Walter Payton. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Stroud sets up the play action. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
They'll try the right side here with Peyton. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys! Puka McClure, 40 yards. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Throughout the game, we're going to track so many different statistics, but one is becoming increasingly in vogue: explosive runs of 20 yards or more, and we just saw one right there to open this game.
Now we'll see how the other team responds, because when you get a play like that against you this early in the game, you got to feel like your back's against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, the pressure now increases on you because your first thought is what to answer right now.
Extra point by Cole, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Collegiate star here in Texas at SMU, it's Eric Dickerson. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5. Now a give left side. It's Dickerson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 36-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. And a quick throw by Brady complete. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Saints are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Now a second and 10. They'll go play action here with Stroud. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 3rd and 19. Stroud off the play fake. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the give, here comes Peyton. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The second down throw now from Stroud. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
It's now 3rd down.
Stroud. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure. And it's a loss of 6. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Dickerson on the handoff. Well, he is out of bounds inside the 35. 57 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Grab throw by Brady, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Kamara trying the right side. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Stroud. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Coming left is Kamara. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. They go play action. Griffin. And that one complete to Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is RG3. And he's got Jamal Charles. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jamal Charles, 74 yards. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Brady now on first down. Throw out wide is incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Brady to throw on second down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A yard all they need, but it's third down. They're pounded up the middle with Kamara. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Brady going to shift him around. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's got this down to the 35. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Brady. We'll get this one. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Open man right side is Ingram. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's a 2nd and 5. This is Eric Dickerson, 4-time rushing champ, and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A give to Kamara running right. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Defensively, I think they could smell a stop. Around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Brady. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Time has expired in the first quarter. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. Down the numbers. There he goes. Now look out. To the 20. Touchdown! Philadelphia! Marshawn Lynch, 94 yards. And Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. The score, 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you. You can just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You got points on the board here. You're feeling okay. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you.
There he goes, left side. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what. Third down, all you're thinking is, what can we do to keep this drive going to get enough yardage to move the sticks? You're certainly not thinking about taking this with almost the length of the field, but that's exactly what happens here. What a play, and what a change of fortunes.
They'll run it with Kamara. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the line.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Eric Dickerson taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Griffin. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Jefferson has his first catch. He also has a 1st down. In motion goes the tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. To throw again is Griffin. It's Williams on the catch. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On first down, Brady.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Brady now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Brady again. And he is caught. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on first down is Brady. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. The slot man in motion right. Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
Hester to return from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
How about this? Alvin Kamara.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara
84 yards. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Now Griffin on first down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. Justin Jefferson, 51 yards. And the Eagles have retaken a third quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hester to return from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Now Brady throwing on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force it's third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Brady on third down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. To throw is Brady. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-six TD. Extra point ball, Koo up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-six. And now the kick is away. Hester to return from his end zone. And running with power here. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. The last time everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick-six. And now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and
try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
Yeah, it certainly seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. But the game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they're moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
Hey, as you said, though, probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did. Meanwhile, Brady's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he'll be out right at the 35. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
And the Saints first down.
Now Brady. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Play action, now it's Brady. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Saints.
Throwing now is Brady. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 28 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 31. From the shotgun, Griffin. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown. 49 yards. And the Eagles have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hester to return from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 down at the 31. Brady now to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Ready to throw again. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Call that a very strong gain of 24. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Eric Dickerson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Griffin. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
A 63-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. So the penalty there winds up on the offense, so obviously it's declined, and we have a change of possession. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll try and wind down some clock with Lynch. They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To throw is RG3.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Here's 1st down.
Working from the gun, it's Brady.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Brady. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
This is 1st and 10.
1st down, Saints.
To throw, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get it inbounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
We don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down.
And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. Now Brady got to have this one. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an inside kick situation.
All about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Charles, but in the 2nd half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think that the type flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often miss time that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Shotgun now for Brady. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. This one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
For a pick 6 on the first play of the drive. And, Charles, we have our first points of the game, making it 6-0.
And while it's only 6 points in the first quarter, it certainly takes a lot of pressure off of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to settle in and play their game and defend that advantage.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Inside give to Dickerson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd and 6. Here's Eric Dickerson. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Now Brady.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. They get this out quickly to the left side.
Down the left sideline.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 37 yards.
And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now Brady. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He is out of bounds right around the 34. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. To throw is Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Here's Brady. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Brady going to go on 4th down.
He will have the conversion and more than that.
He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Brady now on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it here with Dickerson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'll try again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Now a give left side. It's Dickerson. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he gets this out to Foster on the right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. And that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought they had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now Brady. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Foster. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
And now Brady going to change the play here.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Slot man moves right. Here's Brady to throw.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Brady now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Now Brady again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's trying to get as much as he can. And boy, a lot's going to depend on the spot. But they're going to get it to him. He needed 5. He didn't get much more than that. But it's enough in a first down.
Brady. To him back at the 40. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. Brady to throw on 2nd down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of buying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady going to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Working from the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get to him right away as he's taken down right there at the 44.
Second and 10.
To throw, it's Brady. There's his veteran tight end, Algie Crumpler. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. Dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. And now they're in the hurry up.
Brady wants to change up the look.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. A short throw to Ingram. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now third down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now they'll change things up.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The offense staying out there. They're 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on fourth down? They do go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On first down, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Brady will try again on second down.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Now Brady.
Back to Kamara for another catch.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a
From midfield, here's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10.
From the gun, it's Brady.
We'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That would... yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Brady to throw again.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Throwing on first down is Brady.
And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield.
Touchdown! Evan Ingram, 36 yards.
And the Saints have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Koo now for the point after.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one told me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Brady to throw. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A first down carry for Foster. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. They'll go again with Foster. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, now Brady. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Brady. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Steelers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. To throw is Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball is out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived in the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Again, it's Brady. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. You know, I was going to ask if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Throwing now is Brady.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Back to throw, Brady. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. How about this? Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 84 yards. And the Saints put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. To throw is Smith. And that one too wide and incomplete. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. The slot man in motion right. Smith throwing again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Just beating the play clock, Smith. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Smith. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
From the red zone now, Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now a 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Archer. He will push his way down to about the 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they could at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out.
There he goes left side. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Saints.
Coup for the extra point.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs. But in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Lamb will go in motion.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Aaron Donald. just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Now Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Here we go on 4th. Smith.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. From the guy, here's Smith.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Saints are going to have it here just past the 25.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
Brady going to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
A short throw to Ingram, and they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Brady going to go on 4th down.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Dree Archer punching it in from a yard away.
And the Commanders are back within a score.
And they can thank their defense for this one. They were set up with a short field following the turnover, but they took care of business as well, working their way down and finishing with a strong run into the end zone for their first touchdown of the game.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
Hester to return from his end zone.
And there he goes again. Room to run at the 50. And how about that return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson.
And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball well after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Here's the punter McAfee to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they'll get to it right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now it's Smith. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Aaron Donald, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got...
And the pressure gets to him again.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give them 32 on the play.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Kamara trying the right side. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Alec Ingold as the first half is winding down. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before half. with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. First play, first pass for Brady. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
This is Eric Dickerson, 4-time rushing champ. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Dickerson on the handoff, and he is going to lose yardage here.
2nd down and 8.
At the 17-yard line.
A quick throw by Brady, complete. Touchdown, Saints! From 17 yards out.
And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
Here, this is caught by Hayward Bay. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and 8. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 14.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll run now with Dickerson. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Saints are going to have first.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And off we go from Denver. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they can't bring him down. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
On play action, it's Brady.
And that is caught downfield by Beckham.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick 1st down.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Brady.
Finds Gibbs on a check down.
Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walk them all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. And it's caught at the 6-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll try again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Dickerson trying the right side. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Eric Dickerson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the Hall of Famer Larry Wilson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Throwing now is Brady. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.